Hi guys, it's Tuesday once again, bringing you another process video, and this layout is super cute. I'm excited to share it with you. I went ahead and cut this cut file out of an old cut file that was from the Hip Kit Club from March of 2018, and it's simply called Floral Egg. And I took a bunch of my scraps and backed all of those little shapes, and it took forever. I think I spent the better part of a day backing this cut file, and I think it turned out wonderful. I love how it turned out, but it was quite a bit of work. I'm not gonna lie. So if you have a day you'd like to spend on scrapbooking all day, this would be a fantastic cut file for you. Um, so you can see this is a picture of my beautiful grandbaby Ella, and her favorite part of Easter were these cheap little Easter eggs. We got the jumbo size so she couldn't choke on them, and she plays with those eggs every time she comes over to the house. She absolutely loves opening them. You can sit next to her and close them up or put a little rubber ducky or some Cheerios or something in there, and then she's just dying to open them up. So it was the best 67 cents I've ever spent, I swear. But I took this picture of her, and she was so adorable and trying to show me the eggs and was so excited to get them. I had to have this layout done. So I went through some of the new Bloom Street ephemera. This is some of the floral accents that they had. The background paper is also from the Bloom Street collection, and it is, I believe, number 22. But I just decided I was going to put a bunch of little floral elements around the photo, and I had fussy cut out a few of these houses that were in my scraps. I can't remember the name of that paper though, but I'm confident it's a Dear Lizzie paper from a while back. So I do bring those back. I just don't put them in that area, but you're going to see me bring back those little fussy cut houses. I'm trying to figure out all the placement of all the florals and get those clusters set up. So I did back the photo with a couple of scraps from my scrap bin, and I really like how it turned out. I'm going to end up popping it up just a little bit so I can tuck some things underneath that photo and make it look a little bit more dimensional. So I've been really busy today. I have been preparing. Ella just turned 1 yesterday, and so I'm having a very small, intimate family birthday party for her tomorrow evening, and I could not resist but to go to the dollar store and buy her a bunch of cute stuff and decorate for family coming over. So I've been getting ready for that, and I'm excited. I didn't know I'd be this excited about a 1-year-old's birthday party. It's been so long since I have had a 1-year-old in my life, or really been close to a 1-year-old. So she is going to absolutely love it. And I got her the coolest pool floaty. She loves our pool. So yeah, she's going to have a lot of fun with that. And yeah, I guess that's kind of caught up on what I did today for the most part. But I did use also some of the Bloom Street, which is pink Paisley Paige Evans Bloom Street stickers. And so you're going to see me kind of mix and match between the ephemera and the stickers. And I'm sorry if you can hear my phone going off, but I'm a busy girl. I'm a very busy girl between school and the gym. And well, the gym is trying to reopen. I'm definitely going on Monday to check it out, even though they're not calling the trainers back yet. So stay tuned for how that works out. I'm hearing some rumors, but I'm old enough to know not to believe rumors and to go find out things for myself or from a very trusted source. I guess I should have brought some water with me. Anyway, I will keep you in the loop on that. But you see those little, oh my gosh, these little bumblebees are so stinking cute. I don't like that they lay flat, so I'm going to end up popping the wings up on these little bumblebees. I think they're adorable from that pink paisley set. And that little label that says growing worked out just perfect for little baby Ella. And that's the little green label underneath the photo. And I was trying to figure out how to add a little bit more of those stickers, and I ended up making it work, but I had to pop them up. They're just beautiful, but they're so flat. They just kind of blended into the background. And so everything I pulled off of that sticker sheet, I ended up popping up or putting on like a white cardstock and then popping it up, something like that. Well, except for one little butterfly. I can see there's a little butterfly didn't pop up that's going to go just below that sunshine. So, and the little sun says hello spring, and since it was Easter, that's perfect. And I think this just was so easy to come up with. There was some trial and error on some of the elements just because the cut file was so big and it's so beautiful. I didn't want to take away from it too much, but I did want to add enough embellishments so that it looked cohesive and had balance on the page. I know I talk about balance a lot, even if it's about health and fitness, I talk about balance. So yeah, I really end up liking the way I balance this page out. I don't end up using that bow, which I desperately wanted to use, but I used it on another layout and it turned out perfect. So there's always a reason and always a purpose. You just have to wait sometimes for that to occur. So here I did decide to put that star, I keep wanting to say star, on a piece of white cardstock, and I'm going to pop that up. So I think I'm going through some labels here. I found the citrus twist, you know, they have the little cut apart labels, and I fussy cut that out and put that just above the photo. And I thought I would put the date there, but I end up covering it with some alphas. So you'll see what I mean here in a moment. This is from Pink Fresh Studio, and it, I believe, is from the Let Your Heart Decide sticker set. And they just had some really cute hearts and some label stickers that I found, and I think there's a couple of other things I end up using. I love these little hearts. They're adorable. So they're gold and very reflective, and I end up finding a little bit of thickers to go with that. Now, I went to I don't know what it was. It was like a stamp expo, and they had these cute little flare buttons from Darcy's. And I haven't seen Darcy's products in forever. And this was last year when I went, and I just could not resist buying these little flare buttons, but I'm having trouble using them because they are primarily little faces. So I haven't figured out how to use them yet. I was trying desperately to get this one of a little baby chick on the layout, but it did not end up making it onto the layout. So I'm going to have to get inventive there. So this little label does make it onto the layout. It says Matters of the Heart, and it's going to create a nice little foundation for those houses to sit on. And then I find one that says Perfection, and I believe I put it's gold. The letters are gold. I believe I put that on after I build a little cluster that is to the upper left. So I'm going to go through some epoxy stickers from Pink Fresh Studio, and also some of these crystals from Prima. And I've been using them on several layouts, but they are the Spring Farm Say It in Crystals epoxy crystals. I've used quite a bit of those recently, so you've probably seen me use them. Crystals seem to be coming back with a vengeance. Like, I just got some from another pink paisley collection, and that was in a haul a few days ago, but I guess the crystal thing is back. I need to dig into my old stash and use some of them. So I decided I needed a couple of more little embellishments from that acetate sticker sheet. And you can see this is where I decide I'm just going to pop up the wings. And I think that turns out super duper cute. And before I add any more, I thought about a title, and I'm so proud of myself for getting better at titles recently. I'm not the greatest at adding thickers for titles or chipboard letters. I've kind of struggled with that, and I'm back in the game. I am using it up. So I've been making titles, and I'm super excited to be able to use the product that I have in order to do that. So the only change I made here to the title, I did not have an A. So this is a Dear Lizzie thicker set, and that collection is called Bonjour, but my A was missing, or I'd run out of A's, and I compromised with another Paige Evans alpha, which I believe, I think I wrote it down. I think it's called the Lucky One. No, I'm sorry. It's not Paige Evans. It is Imagine That chipboard alpha from Echo Park is where I got the A from. And I think it worked out beautifully. You can't really tell from looking at it that it's from a completely different set. So I'm happy with the results. And, you know, I didn't want to not use the title that I had already kind of laid out and thought about. And I thought I would use one of these bows from Cocoa Vanilla, but it doesn't make it on the page either. And when you have this much going on in a background, I seem to struggle with those embellishments, but I think I worked it out. I'm sorry I lost a little bit of footage. I didn't realize it had cut me off here, but you're going to notice in the upper left, I've got another cluster and added some little epoxy hearts and a label. So there you go. There it is. And I finished up with some Heidi Swapp Color Shine in gold. So I sprinkled that around the clusters to finish it out. So I appreciate you watching. I'll have another video for you in a couple of days. Ta-ta for now. Bye.